Hello and welcome to my how to play Roadhog video. Now Roadhog has a pretty nice kit. One of his abilities is a hook. He'll shoot out a hook at a medium distance, grab an enemy and pull them to you. His second ability is a self-heal where he will heal at an incredible pace for a short duration for a total of 300 health. Roadhog's left click is a shotgun scrap blast. It will shoot scrap in front of him in a small cone. And then his right click is again shooting with his scrap gun, but it's a more concentrated shotgun blast that he can shoot at a short range with. Roadhog's kit really isn't all that complicated. It's pretty simple to use. The biggest benefit to Roadhog, he does have the highest straight health in the game at 600 health, and his weapon does incredible damage. So I will start this off by saying it took me a while to figure out Roadhog. Unfortunately, I was good at every character in the entire game except Roadhog for over 2 or 3 months. I just could not find his play style, his place in a team, or what he could do when playing him. But happy news, I have figured him out, and now I can share my experience with you. So Roadhog's main ability is to create a pick. I mean, that is his purpose on the team, to take one enemy and remove them from the fight. And instead of it being a 6-on-6, now it is a 5-on-6. So with Roadhog, even though he is classified as a tank, he's really not a tank. I mean, he does have a lot of health, but he's not going to do much to protect the rest of your team. His kit just does not involve that. And his health is straight health, so it's not shield or armor. So there's actually better options overall for that. You do go down relatively quickly if focused because it's just sheer health. So Roadhog's ultimate ability is a scrap gun blast where he shoots out in a cone pattern and knocks everything back. It doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it is a pretty good CC ability. So what you want to do with Roadhog is you want to focus on picking off a high value target. So a Bastion, a Mei, a McCree, you pull them to you, you shotgun blast them in the face, you follow that up with a melee attack. And they're going to go down, any character with around 200 health, which is the majority of them in the game, are going to go down in that 1, 2, 3 combo. So by doing that, you're going to free up your team to have an easier time. So pull, shoot, melee attack, and pull, shoot, melee attack, pull, shoot, melee attack. Very, very repetitive, but it is effective in generating those picks. So Roadhog's primary function is he's kind of a DPS more than anything. I wouldn't classify him as a flanker. I wouldn't classify him as a tank. I wouldn't truly classify him as a DPS, and he's definitely not a healer, though he can self-heal pretty well. It's just for him. He's kind of an anomaly in the game currently. There isn't really a place for Roadhog to be classified at that's proper. Essentially, you have one function, and I guess that's why I had such a hard time and struggled with him as I was trying to play him as a DPS. I was trying to play him as a tank. I was trying to play him, as a flanker. I tried everything I could with him and just couldn't find his role in a group. And then I came to realize that he's a one-trick pony. He does focus on one specific task, and that's generating a pick. Now, at that role, if there was like a picker class in the team in Overwatch, that's what he would be. Because in that one role, he is extraordinary. He excels at that. Going fishing almost. You just find one person who's out of place and you punish them tremendously for being out of place. Or you find a strong defense, you punish them for turning a corner blindly, like I did with that Winston a short time ago. And in the meantime, you're a giant walking distraction. So with Roadhog, you're gonna take a lot of damage. Roadhog, I mean, I'm so glad they gave him a self-heal because he needs it. Unfortunately, he is just a bullet sink. Everybody wants to shoot a Roadhog. So I'm just going to take a moment of silence for that riptire that killed me. So unfortunately, with Roadhog, people just love to shoot you because you're so easy to shoot. But you do have some mobility. I mean, you can jump around and move around just like anybody else, but you are as big as a truck. It is so easy to shoot you, it's not even funny. So you don't really want to be a front line attacker. I mean, I'm a tank and I'm going to hide behind a Reinhardt shield. But you are great at creating a pick for your team, turning a 6v6 fight into a 5v6 fight. And you do that extraordinarily well. So if you focus on that, if you practice your hook accuracy and just generating those picks for your team, you will become a more valuable player. Roadhog arguably is the worst tank in Overwatch, and he's not that great at DPS. But he does excel at generating picks, which does make you welcome on a lot of competitive teams. But overall, there's just a lot more effective choices for a team, in my honest opinion. However, with the right team comp, you can find a place and fit nicely into it. A lot of the high-end pro teams are currently using Roadhog in the tank meta because he can generate that pick. Um, but outside of being a picker, he really does not have that much going on for him. I would discourage anybody who's newer to Overwatch to trying to play Roadhog first. He's pretty challenging to master. Once you do get good with that hook accuracy and you get good with that combination, you will be more welcome on a team. But a newer player on a Roadhog is just going to be detrimental to the overall goal and focus of your team. Unfortunately, he's just too big a target and too easy to take down for a newer player who doesn't really understand the ebb and flow of a game to really get major benefit out of him. I do recommend giving him a try and practicing him. That is why I do create these how-to videos to kind of give you an insight into the mentality and the reasoning behind a character and their role. But really, it just comes down to getting on the game and practicing that hook accuracy. If you get your hook accuracy down, you can generate picks for your team very effectively. Take a healer out of the match, remove a high-value target out of the match, Bastion, an ultimate character who's ultimating Pharah, McCree. And his hook does provide a short stun, so you can interrupt like a Reinhardt charge and things to that effect. But overall, the fact that he's really just a one-trick pony, um, if I had to rate Roadhog on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give him a solid 3, unfortunately. There's better characters at everything he's trying to do except generating a pick. He is the best in slot character for removing one character from the game and turning a 6v6 into a 5v6. However, once that's done, you've got to wait 6 seconds for your hook to come back up, and 6 seconds is an eternity in Overwatch, especially when you're such a large, galloping target. In conclusion, to play Roadhog, you need to focus on your hook accuracy. You need to focus on doing your shotgun blast in combination with your melee attack. And a good Roadhog is going to become rather frustrating for an enemy team because you're constantly going to keep it 5v6 for them. But in general, he is a bullet soak, and that's really all he does outside of generating a hook. And if he doesn't get in close range, they call him Fat Reaper. And for a reason, he needs to be close to a target in order to do damage. You're just going to get picked off consistently. Again, at the end of the day, there are better picks for than Roadhog in most situations, but he does provide a good time for anybody who wants to be a picker for the team. He's definitely not going to carry your team to victory by any means. You are going to die quite frequently with Roadhog because he's just a lumbering giant. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and you have a great day.